All right, 49ers faithful, are you ready for a wild ride? Today, we're diving into a whirlwind of news that'll have your heart racing. We've got updates that could shake up our defense, a recovery saga keeping us on edge, a controversy no one saw coming, and a drama that might rock our offense. What's cooking in Santa Clara? Will the Niners hold it together or make some jaw-dropping moves? Grab your jersey, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's jump into this storm of updates. What do you think's coming next? Drop your guesses below. And while we're still buzzing from the offseason chaos, a bombshell just dropped. Jordan Whitehead, a seasoned safety, is a free agent. The former Buccaneers and Jets star with a Super Bowl ring in his pocket could be the missing piece for our defense. But hold up, it's not that simple. Whitehead's coming off a rough season in Tampa, battling a torn pectoral and a car accident that sidelined him for the final games. So why are the Niners interested? Let's break it down, because there's more to this than meets the eye. With Talanoa Hufanga gone to free agency, our secondary's young, with Jair Brown and Malik Mustafa still finding their footing. Whitehead's intensity and hard-hitting style could fill that gap. Back in 2023, he was a beast with the Jets. 4 picks, 9 passes defended, and 65 solo tackles. That's gold for a team craving leadership and experience. Fans are split. Some see him as the guy to steady the ship. Others worry his recent injuries are a red flag. What do you think? Can he handle the heat in Kyle Shanahan's system? Strategically, Whitehead's a potential game changer. Our defense needs safeties who hit hard and cover ground. He's done it before, but can he recapture that 2023 magic? If he does, the Niners might have found Hufanga's perfect replacement. If not, it's a gamble that could cost us. Our defense struggled with consistency in 2024, and a veteran like Whitehead could be the spark we need to lock things down. The faithful are going wild on X. Some are already picturing him flying around Levi's Stadium, while others are like, is he past his prime? The free agent market's a roller coaster, and the Niners need to move fast. If Whitehead signs, the pressure's on to deliver right away. And hold on, because the next piece of news is about to shake things up even more. And while we're still freaking out over the defense, our offense is caught in a drama that's keeping the faithful up at night. Brandon Aiyuk, our star wideout, took a brutal hit in Week 7 against the Chiefs, tore his ACL, MCL, and meniscus. A triple threat that a decade ago could have ended a career. But don't lose hope yet. The Niners say Aiyuk's ahead of schedule in his recovery. The big question is, will he be ready for Week 1? Let's unpack this soap opera, because it's got us all on edge. ESPN's Adam Schefter says Aiyuk might be back by mid-season even with his progress. But John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan are keeping it cautious, saying he'll likely start training camp on the PUP list. That doesn't mean he'll miss games, but if he's still on PUP after the roster cuts, he's out for at least 4 weeks. Fans are torn on X. Some believe he'll come back stronger than ever. Others fear rushing him could backfire. And let's not forget, 2024 was already rocky for Aiyuk with that contract holdout and a slow start before the injury. Strategically, the Niners need Aiyuk. Our offense struggled without him, and with Deebo Samuel now with the Commanders, he's critical. But rushing him back could be a disaster. In 2023, when he had a solid offseason, Aiyuk was unstoppable. Now, missing training camp for the 2nd straight year could mean a shaky return. Oh, and get this, there were trade rumors at the Combine. Are the Niners thinking about moving him before the deadline? That'd be an earthquake at Levi's Stadium. The faithful are restless, and the chatter's heating up. If Aiyuk's not 100%, our offense is toast, one fan posted on X. Another's more hopeful. He's a warrior. He'll shut the haters up. The clock's ticking, and every day without Aiyuk on the field is another worry. Hell, and speaking of worries, brace yourselves. The next story's got another key piece of our offense stirring up trouble. What's going down now? And while we're still reeling from the Aiyuk saga, another controversy's rocking the faithful. Our quarterback, Brock Purdy, is getting snubbed again. An anonymous ESPN poll of 70 NFL execs, coaches, and scouts left Purdy out of the top 10 QBs. Can you believe it? Names like Stafford, Herbert, Goff, and Mayfield made the cut, but our Mr. Irrelevant, who nearly took us to a Super Bowl, got no love. This isn't just a poll, it's straight-up disrespect. But will this light a fire under Purdy, or is it just noise? With his shiny new 5-year, $265 million deal, Purdy's laughing off the critics. He doesn't need to change. As a recent NFL MVP advised him, his teammates believe he can take his game to another level, and that trust means way more than some anonymous poll. Fans are fired up on X. Purdy's underrated, but he'll prove them wrong on the field, one posted. Another went off. Stafford and Goff over him? What a joke. Truth is, Purdy's shown he doesn't need the hype to shine. Strategically, this narrative might actually help. Purdy plays his best with a chip on his shoulder like we saw in 2022 and 2023. Shanahan's system demands a QB who's precise, manages the game, and delivers in clutch moments. Purdy does that, yet critics keep saying it's all about the talent around him. Funny how that logic doesn't apply to other QBs. With Aiyuk sidelined and Debo gone, 2025 is Purdy's chance to prove he's the one carrying the load. Will he shut the doubters up for good? The faithful know what we've got in Purdy, a guy who almost brought home the Lombardi. This poll might sting, but it's also fuel for the fire. At Levi's Stadium, he's got the team and the fans in his corner. And while we're rallying behind our QB, another story's got us on edge. One of our top playmakers is on shaky ground, and the outcome could change everything. Will the Niners hold firm or let it all blow up? And while we're still fighting for Purdy, another bombshell's hitting Santa Clara. Jauan Jennings, our clutch wide receiver, is unhappy with his contract and might even request a trade, per ESPN's Adam Schefter. With Debo Samuel now in Washington and Aiyuk still rehabbing, Jennings is set to be our top wideout in 2025. But this news has the vibes all tense. Can the Niners keep this guy, or is he slipping away? Let's dive into this mess because it's got the faithful on high alert. Jennings, in the final year of his 2-year extension from 2024, wants a new deal, and who can blame him? With Aiyuk out, he's WR1. He was dominating early in training camp, as NBC Sports' Matt Mayako noted, until he suddenly stopped practicing. The reason? A calf injury, eerily similar to Aiyuk's holdout excuse last year. Coincidence? Fans aren't buying it. This is his agent, Drew Rosenhaus, playing hardball, one posted on X. Another warned, lose Jennings and our offense is done. Strategically, Jennings is more than a receiver. He's a beastly blocker, brings grit, and sets the tone. Losing him would be a gut punch, especially with our offense already limping. Mayako thinks a trade's unlikely. The Niners know they're better with him. But if no deal's reached, a trade might not yield much, and letting him play out 2025 and walk in 2026 could net a better compensatory pick. Still, keeping Jennings feels like the smart move. The faithful are in a frenzy. Jennings is the heart of this team. They can't let him go, one fan shouted. Another's less hopeful. If they don't pay up, he'll force his way out. The clock's ticking, and Shanahan's got to sort this out before it turns into a circus. While we wait, our offense's future hangs in the balance. And guess what? After all this, there's one more twist to keep us on our toes. Can the Niners hold it together with all these curveballs? Faithful, what a roller coaster. Jordan Whitehead could be the defensive boost we need, but Aiyuk on PUP and Jennings' contract drama have our offense on thin ice. And Purdy, that guy's gonna silence the haters with his play as always. The road to the Super Bowl is full of twists, but we know the Niners have the grit to push through. What do you think? Will Whitehead deliver? Does Jennings stay? Drop your takes in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's root for this team to soar in 2025.